and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the St. Louis Cardinals going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And on the mound today, Zach Thompson. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So you know, more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
And it's fouled away. Next offering is in for a strike.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
And the right-hander deals. Slapped foul. Next offering upstairs.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. And here it comes. Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Edmundo Sosa takes a strike there as he stands at the plate now. Next pitch is outside.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
The 2-1. This one in the air, center field. And he boots it to second, and he's safe.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Now here is Paul Goldschmidt. Good contact guy, good defender. That one's in there, 0-1. 2 runners in scoring position. Nobody out. On the ground, right side. Gets it to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Sosa takes his lead at third with 1 away. Next offering is in for a strike. Check swing, but he went too far. And a count 1-2. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And the pitch. Stays alive. The 1-2. And that one fouled off. Runner on at third, 1 gone. Next pitch is outside.
No, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitchers would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on 1 hitter.
Next pitch is popped up. And there's 2 away. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and it goes.
Now that's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Pirates. And today's starting pitcher, Adam Wainwright. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out in the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
Bottom of the first, and now here's the speed threat. Outfielder Ryan Reynolds. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Now the 0-1. Good eye right there. Swing and a ball lifted left field. O'Neill under this one. Makes the grab. 1 down. Here's the Pirates lineup now. In the 6th spot for them in this one, Ramon Laureano.
Well, right in the middle of this lineup, and that's exactly where he belongs. I mean, he's there for a reason, Boog. This guy, they know they can rely on him, and he's a force, a presence there that, puts a little trepidation in that opposing pitcher. We'll see what kind of impact he has in this one.
And he deals. And first offering is fouled off. The wind and the pitch. Off the mark there, and it's 2-1. The pitch, and there's a ball. Righty delivers, and there's the strike. And fouled off. A line to kick the pitch. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Sends it across to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third.
2 outs, base is empty. Now batting Ke'Bryan Hayes. This guy has turned into a beast. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Foul ball there. That one ripped. That's back there. That's down. One hops off the wall. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Batting fourth. Not shortstop. Oh, yeah.
So 2 down. Here's O'Neill Cruz. The right-hander back to work. Ball 1, no strikes.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Hayes stands at second with 2 gone. Next offering is fouled back. Left-hand batter waits. Just off the inside corner. 2-2. Kicks and fires. Soft contact in the air. Sosa makes the catch, and that'll do it. So 1 left for Pittsburgh. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Second inning set to go. Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He needs a quick 1, 2, 3 this time around. Last inning threw a lot of pitches.
To first, and a quick out number 1.
Batting seventh, the catcher, number 4, Yadier.
Now Molina at the plate. And a pitch. There's a strike. And that one fouled off. And the 0-2. Bounced up the middle. On to Chavis. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Harrison Bader. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. 2 down, nobody on.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
The 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 2-2. Left field. Pulls it in on the run. And that is that. And down in order go the Cardinals. But they're on top 1-0. We head to the bottom. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Daniel Vogelback.
The designated hitter.
The right hander back to work. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on, when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
And the righty deals. And now it's even up. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he pulls in with a double for his first hit of the year. So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
The pitch. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And a bunt towards third. He is safe, and that was bang, bang at first.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a ball. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And the batter now, Roberto Perez. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
0-1. That one missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And it's strike 2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Goldie makes the catch, and that'll do it. Pirates strand a couple. They're down 1-0. And welcome back. On to the 3rd inning. And now Dylan Carlson.
The right fielder. Dylan.
And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. This one popped up. Cruz gets under it. Puts the squeeze on it. And there's one away.
The batter number 19. Second baseman.
Back to the top of the lineup. And stepping in is the speedy Tommy Edman. Singled and scored his first time. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And he hits a ground ball right side. Chavis takes it to the bag. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Now up for St. Louis, Edmundo Sosa. Thompson back to work.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
Out to short. On the run, sends it over to first. And that's the 3rd out. Redbirds down quietly, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here at PNC Park, Brian Reynolds here. It's amazing we get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
In the air, left field. O'Neill racing over to make the catch.
Up next for Pittsburgh. The second baseman.
Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. And a pitch. Line drive. Makes a nice running catch. And there are 2 outs. So up next, Key Brian Hayes. The wind of the pitch. That's inside.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Next pitch is outside. Down 2-0.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count is even 2-2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that'll do it. Down in order go the Pirates. They still trail 1-0. Back here in Pittsburgh, here's Paul Goldschmidt. The pitch.
Off for the Cardinals. The first baseman.
Out towards left center. Reynolds drops steps, heads back on it. And there's one down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Here's Nolan Arenado. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. In the air, right field. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now
Two outs, base is empty. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Tyler O'Neill. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. On the ground. Cruz on to first. And O'Neill is retired. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing there for St. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, O'Neill Cruz.
The shortstop. Oh, yeah.
Pitch misses inside. Ball one.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
That one lifted to left, and there's one down.
Now batting, number 19.
Daniel Vogelback at the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And fouled off. Vogelback stays alive. The 0-2. Got him. That's his second strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Laureano comes up to hit. And here it comes. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. And there's a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh, and it remains 1-0. Welcome back. Here's Corey Dickerson.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the designated hitter, Corey
The pitch.
Dickerson.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Out to short. Cruz gloves it. The throw to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Molina watches that one for a strike. Standing in here with one down.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Lifted in the air, right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2. Here's a speed threat. Harrison Bader. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and
Reynolds makes the catch, and that'll do it. 1-2-3 go to Cardinals, but they hold a 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Chavis now.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
And there's the strike.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
That one in for a strike. 2-2. Yeah, this is a guy originally drafted as a shortstop. He's got big-time power. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit-by pitch to lead off the inning.
Well, a little problem with his location there, but now the bigger problem's at first base. Tons of speed over there. He's going to have to manage the running game and find the strike zone.
Check on the runner, and he's back in safely. And the pitch. Alford in the box now takes a called strike. Wainwright with a move to first. And he's back standing. Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Good eye in that spot. That one the other way. Tracks it down for the out. And there's one down. Roberto Perez, the next Pirate to hit. He's 0 for 1. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Chavis, the base runner at first with 1 out. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Carlson puts the squeeze on that one, and there's 2 down. So the lineup flips over. Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. Here comes a pitch. And that's outside.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
Next offering is in for a strike. Move to first, and he's back safely. Next one misses. 2-1. And he deals. Just missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
First and second, 2 outs. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. And the right-hander back to work. And that one is lifted in the air. And that will end the inning. Pirates strand a couple. Back here at PNC Park, this is Dylan Carlson.
Leading off for St. Louis, the right fielder, number 3, Dylan Carlson.
Thompson back to work. That one's in there. And that is strike 1. Short hop liner, handled it short. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Now batting,
Tommy Edman at the plate. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. The right-hander back to work. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Thompson brings it in, and there's 2 away.
the batter, the shortstop,
Edmundo Sosa. Next up for the Cardinals, and a pitch. That's in there. It's 0-1. On the ground right side. Gonzalez to first in time. That ends the frame. And welcome back. Well, we go bottom 6. Now batting Key Brian Hayes.
the third baseman,
A line to kick the pitch. And that's downstairs and outside. And the 1-0. comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
Kicks and deals. That's down and in.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Got him. And that's the first out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's O'Neill Cruz. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Siggy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yep, just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
The 1-0. That to right. Carlson under it. And makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's Daniel Vogelback. The wind of the pitch. Out to center. Bader under it. And that ends the inning. Bucks go down. Back here in Pittsburgh. And here's the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. To the right side. Gonzalez handles. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Here's Nolan Arenado. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a line drive caught. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone?
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
The 1-2. Stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. And down in order go the Cardinals. But they lead it 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, leading off, Ramon Laureano. And a pitch.
The right fielder.
Ball 1 there. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Jordan Hicks up and loosening in the pen. Cabrera, the power lefty, up as well. Next offering is fouled back. Strike 2.
I wonder how much of a distraction those fans behind home plate are to the opposing pitcher. I mean, they are into it. They're trying to will this club back into this ball game.
The next offering misses, and it's 3-2. And that's ripped for a base hit. Now he'll turn for second. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
Chavis swings through that one there. Pitch misses there, and it's a ball and a strike.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
That one hit to right. Carlson settles under it. He's got it, and there's one down. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Anthony Alford now at the plate. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
There's one. Roberto Perez standing in. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. The pitch. And ball one. Laureano on at second with 2 down. Slice to right, and that gets down for a base hit. And they hold the tying run at third. They're up the stop sign even with 2 away.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Chance now to even this game if they can put a ball in play, maybe an error, maybe a hit.
2 on, 2 outs. He swings and fouls one off. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Next offering is down low.
These home fans, they are making a lot of noise, putting pressure on that pitcher out there.
Righty delivers. That one fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. In the air on the infield. Sosa settles underneath it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Pirates strand a couple. They trail here 1-0.
That was an opportunity to do damage. He popped it up instead. Frustrating at bat. He'll be thinking about it for a while.
All set for the start of the inning. Here's Dickerson now.
Leading off for the Cardinals,
And the pitch.
the designated hitter.
Ball one, no strikes.
Dickerson.
And a foul ball. Next pitch downstairs. 2-1. Next one off the plate inside. And the count is 3-1. The pitch. That's a strike. The other way. That's a hit.
Nice job at driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Next offering upstairs.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Rolled to short, could be two. 1 and second. How about that double play?
The bat, the center fielder, Harrison.
And now Bader up to the plate. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
The 1-2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes.
Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Carlson lets that one go for a strike. Third trip to the plate for him here. Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground, out to short. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Zach Thompson out of the game, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Trevor Rosenthal into the game, and this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Trevor Rosenthal.
The pitch. Edman now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Bader at second, Carlson at first, 2 out of the inning. Next pitch misses, 1-1.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean. Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Next pitch misses inside, and it's 3-2. Got him. That's out number 3. So a job well done from the Buccos bullpen. Last half of the 8th coming up. Welcome back. Bottom of the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter, Nick Gonzalez.
The second baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Man, this has been impressive. Just now getting to 100 pitches as we start this 8th inning. He's given them a lot of length, and we'll see just how much longer they'll let him go.
Out towards right center field. And he makes the grab. 1 down. Now the third baseman, Brian Hayes.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tie and run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
In there for strike 1. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one. Next pitch is outside.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that. Good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Next offering misses, and it's 2-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. The throw to third, and he's out trying for 3.
The times that these guys take infield before ball games, they work on this play right here. And when it comes together perfectly, nice throw to the cutoff man, relay to third. You feel pretty good about cutting that guy off and keeping him from getting a triple and getting an out.
And here is O'Neal Cruz. Swing and a ball lifted left field. O'Neal should have this one. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And 1-2-3. Back here at PNC Park, we go to the 9th, and now Edmundo Sosa. First pitch just misses.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And there's one away. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Rosenthal back to work. Off the plate inside. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
It normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. And the next pitch is way outside. Next offering is fouled back. Swung on, belted. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
It's a really good swing. He just didn't get quite enough of it to beat the wind. It's blowing in from right field right now.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Nolan Arenado. In there, and it's 0-1. 2 outs. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
O'Neill in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. On the ground to third. Slings it across, and O'Neill is retired. And that is that. So 1 left for the Cardinals, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here in Pittsburgh, bottom of the ninth, Daniel Vogelback at the plate. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
He steps on the bag, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth. Here's Ramon Laureano. The pitch. And misses inside. Home team down a run. They're in the last half of inning number 9. Next offering is in for a strike. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
And he chases that one. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. And it's Michael Chavis at the plate. Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. So now a pinch hitter, Ben Gamble, looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty.
Number 18, Ben
And he deals.
Gamble.
And that one wrapped foul. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cardinals get a shutout on the mound.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
The final 1-0 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shamley saying so long.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Inside the show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Hey there, baseball fans. Justin Allegri. The season is still young. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. In the National League Central, Adam Wainwright twirled a dominating complete game shutout on the mound, helping the Cards pass the Buccos 1-0. Kyle Hendricks.
Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. I ain't going nowhere, 20-year career minimum. Call Hit Boy for beats, ask for 10 of them. I don't follow trends, I swing the pendulum. If the bag good, I'm gonna give her some. Let's reflect times, I try to collect minds from complex rhymes. And by the way, shut out Tech 9. Go and shut the up, just let me talk. I'm a time bomb that's waiting to go off. ya. Amazing what fame could do to ya. Too peculiar, although I'm truly a Renaissance starter. My mind divine, it take me a lot farther. Growing up, I really had beef with my father, but why bother explaining my feelings? Try harder, but either way they gon' paint you the villain. 8 months with no phone, dog, we aiming for brilliance. High level maintaining the building, we making it. Alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. A wise man told me that silence never betrayed him. Keep your mouth shut, cause got ultimatums. Stupid situations, the tongue often creates them. The motor mouth is usually causing mayhem.
Lil' tune, flow sinister, I'ma finish him. Many men gon' need ministers, I'm ain't meaning them. Enemies, I'm the enema, I'ma cheat on them. Just like my keys, drop my... I keep confidential, it's consequential. Philosophies unidentical, I'm not into ya. My Siamese brother Benjamin, that's how I stick to him. These diamond B's, all VBs, I call them Vivica. Skating underneath a bridge, stay hustling as it is. Make money, feed the kids, ain't nothing. Wake up, repeat the sins, I need a 10, stay muddy to the lid, 800, eat a.
Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. I ain't going nowhere, 20-year career minimum. Call Hit Boy for beats, ask for 10 of them. I don't follow trends, I swing the pendulum. If the bag good, I'm gonna give her some. Yeah, alright, my flow sinister.